All right, we picked up the 2004 Buick Park Avenue. We've driven about 125 miles from Minnesota, Minneapolis, down LaCrosse. That's where we're at right now. So we'll be driving about 2,400 miles or so. We're doing great mileage, 33.6. Seems to be working fine. We did the oil change. Did the oil change before I left. Checked the fluids, topped off the coolant. It was a little low. Checked the tranny fluid. Checked all the fluids. Everything was fine. The rear calipers seem to be kind of stuck. It's not dragging right now. However, when you back up, it drags, and you know, you can hear the pads drag when you're driving slow. But it's not affecting the fuel mileage or anything like that. Great riding car. It's got about 137 on the clock. All right, I'll keep you posted, see how we're going. I'll keep you posted, see what we're doing.
Laser alert.
All right, folks, day 2 of our travels from Minneapolis, Minnesota to Florida, Pembroke Pines, Broward County. We are on I-94 East right now. Car's been excellent, no issues at all, except for the rear brake calipers, which are dragging. They tend to loosen up once the car's on the freeway, but they were dragging, and you're making some noise. I don't foresee any issues with that. We are tell you how much we've driven so far. We are 300 miles into our trip. I took a short break. Actually, I took a long break last night to recuperate the 24 hours before that I was on the road coming in from Charlotte to North Carolina. I mean to Minneapolis. But everything seems well. We've used 9 gallons since we left. We've driven around 310 miles. She's doing pretty good. The Park Avenue. 2004 Park Avenue doing well. 3.8 is very strong and robust. Transmission shifts good. And she cruises all day. Checked the oil this morning. It was fine. All right, now touch base with you further down the road. All right, we are arriving at Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Downtown Milwaukee, as you can see at the end of the horizon. There's the American Family Field. I think that's the Brewers Field. Yeah, it's very, very, very attractive. Very contemporary. Can't remember the last time I was here. Maybe it's 25 years ago. So we are heading towards Chicago now. Everything doing well. The Buick Everything's doing well. That is my radar detector that you hear in the back. Everything's doing well. We're averaging about 33 miles per gallon. Car's operating like it should. Very smooth, quiet, good running highway vehicle. There's a storm out there. I'm gonna probably have the storm the whole way down, because there's a tropical storm coming in from the Gulf, and it's going all the way up to the northeast. So this is part of it. The remnants of the outer portion of it. South, 43 South, Chicago. That's what we needed. So there you have it, folks. Let's keep going. Wow, what an old city. It actually has a there is a port there, which of course that's the reason why there's a city built here. Very, very nice. It's been so long I haven't been out here. I love the steeples on these churches. And everywhere you look, there's a church. Reminds me of Detroit.
Signal stored.
That's how Detroit was. Well, it's factory up there. What time is it? It is 11 a.m. Actually, it's at 53 a.m. As we head south on 4394, and this is going to take us down to Chicago, Illinois. We're on the west side of the lake. It's very cold out here. I think there's another church. Look how cool that looks. So again, driving down in extreme comfort and quietness, and enjoying the ride. It's very, very smooth, very quiet. Excellent mileage, excellent fuel mileage. Around 32, 33 miles per gallon, 34 at times. I mean, yesterday I had it up to 35 and a half. Depends how you cruise it. We've been cruising about 75, 80, 85 today. Yesterday I was consistently down around 65, 70. We have arrived in Chicago about 475 miles later. The trip is going well. As you can see, the skyline in the background up there. Doing really well. 32.6 miles per gallon, as expected, from the 3.8 liter V6. Powertrain is awesome. Excuse me. Very, very nice riding vehicle. Weather, I would say somewhere around 62 degrees, and it's been drizzling the whole way. Still, to be expected with the storm that's coming from the northwest. Sorry, from the southwest, and the only thing we're dealing with is the rear brake calipers, which are hanging and locked and kind of locked up. Now, as you get going, they release. If you hit a panic stop, they get they get tight, and then they gradually release after that. So it's not imposing or impeding my drive down the interstate. All right, we're passing the Chicago White Sox field right there. As you can see, we just passed it. And we are on the east side of Chicago, just leaving the downtown area. Doing well. We're stuck there about 20 minutes in heavy traffic. But as you can see, we're moving along pretty well. There's a Toyota Supra. Very nice. I really like the heads-up display. I don't know if you can see it there, but the heads-up display is very nice to gaze at while you drive. Again, today's June 4th. It's about midday. Year is 2022. We hit a little bit of traffic again here, trying to get onto the interchange, maybe 5 to 6 minutes. I just wanted to show you really quick the gas prices here in Chicago. You're looking at $6.41, $6.49, $7.50 for a gallon of Supreme. Isn't that crazy, right? Again, summer of 2022. That's what we're dealing with. What are we gonna do? As you can see, the silhouette of the Buick. See that? We're trying to get on 94 East on this interchange here with 57 South. 2 lanes to the left towards Indianapolis, and the 3 lanes to the right go south to Memphis, Tennessee. And there you have the train. Good mode of transportation nowadays. Especially with these gas prices, nearing $7 a gallon. I've been fortunate enough to fill up the last couple times at $4.69 a gallon. Hopefully, it won't be any more than that in the future as we approach into Indiana or the southern states. All right, driving down I-35 East. We just passed Dayton, Ohio. We're still about maybe 15 hours away from South Florida. And we are en route to Charleston. And from Charleston, we'll start heading somewhat southeast. And we're doing good time. I did take the some interstates and some back roads. I think the back roads are the best way to enjoy the scenery and see the country. Again, we're doing excellent mileage, 32.2 miles per gallon. We just filled up just a bit while ago. Pretty efficient ride. Car's been doing well. The rear shocks seem to be a little bouncy, I noticed. So that's something that has to be addressed when I get home. Brakes are still doing okay. And we have driven about close to 1,000 miles. And car's been, you know, a trooper. The green out here is amazing. The greenery. I mean, these trees are really detailed and very high definition greenness to everything you see here. Very nice. Okay, so there you have it. The truck stop, and well, it's not a truck stop, it's a rest area in West Virginia, coming in from Minneapolis. So we are going once again on our journey. Let me grab my keys. Okay, I'll update you fellas later. All right, we just crossed into West Virginia. Actually, you know, before when I did the video, we were just on the border of West Virginia. A place called Point Pleasant, where the Mothman legend arose from. Big giant moth man with the red eyes that legend says, or legend tells. Beautiful countryside, beautiful mountains. If you can see to the left, I don't know if you can see through the left, but it's again very brush full. Best way to describe it, brushful with the greenery. We're going to start climbing mountains now, up and down. We are about 53 miles away from Charleston, West Virginia. Beautiful town, right in the mountains. You can see to the left. You can see that abyss down there. Is a river that flows through there. Not sure what it's called. Checked the oil a couple times. Perfect, no issues at all. Gave it a quick once over. Beautiful shape. I saw some deer just a little while ago climbing the ridge there. So I have to look out for deer, because on the way up and on the way down, I must have seen hundreds of carcasses on the side of the road. So there's a lot of deer activity in this area. Very impressed with the Kenwood stereo that is installed in this vehicle. Beautiful Bluetooth capability. With the Concert 3 Series sound system, it sounds amazing. You got speakers all over the place, on the dash, on the doors, on the bottom of the doors, in the rear. I mean, everywhere you look, there's speakers. So it has a concert sound, as it claims. As you can see, we're starting to climb. Give it some juice. Very nice. 3.8 liter Series 3 engine. Best in the business. Always reliable, always on point. With excellent fuel economy. Let's take a look at the gauges here. Got fuel info, range, 390-mile range. We've used 28 gallons in over 1,000 miles. Excellent. You got the battery state, oil life, tire pressure, oil pressure. Very high oil pressure, 70 psi. Cooling temperature, under 99 degrees. Back to the odometer. Put it back where it was, so that's where I like it. Alright, here we go. The 3 shields leading the way. Alright, we got one of the windows slightly cracked open to get some fresh West Virginia air. Very nice out here, very quiet, not much traffic. Just wanted to show you the heads-up display. I don't know if you can see it, but it's a 3D hologram. Is that nice? So as you drive and you look into the distance, you'll see the miles per hour, any messages that might pop up, your turn signals. Really, really attractive, and afterthought, or whichever way you want to put it. Again, a very nice riding vehicle. All right, we've arrived in Charleston, West Virginia, the state capital of West Virginia, as you can see. This interstate runs on the on top of the city, as you can see the city down there. I'm always awed with this city. It's just something that feels good to drive through this city. Because I've always had a soft spot for mountainous terrain, with cities in mountainous terrain, which is nice. This distinctive, different. So we're just driving through the outskirts into the downtown area of Charleston. Sharp turn, and there it is. That is the downtown Charleston. Look at that. It's like it came out of the mountains into a city. A desolate mountain area into a fruitful city center. Heading towards Parkersburg, Beckley, onto the West Virginia Turnpike coming up, which is a strenuous winding set of roads in the mountains. As you can see, once we're out of the city, we will start climbing once again. Town in the Appalachians. I actually passed the exit. I was supposed to take 77 South, and I am going to go around now because I'm heading north. I'm going to get off this exit, Mink Schultz exit. Turn around and head back west, and about a couple miles, and get back on route. So where's the exit? There it is. Mink Shoals, exit 1/2 mile. So we are going to turn around and get back on route. We're not going to Clarksburg. We're not going to Clarksburg. That's north. Okay, here's the exit. Wow, look at that sleeping right in the canal. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my goodness, look at that. The blue in the horizon. Isn't that amazing? Wow. Wow. I am going to take a snapshot of that in a minute. That is my favorite part of these trips. Alright, now that we're back on track on 77 South, where we need to be, I will show you the Capitol building, which is going to be on your right side. Let me see if I can get up to it. Give it some Capitol building on the right. Come on, there we go. Very old state capitol building. You know, shining strong in the night. See if I can get it there. There you go. Windshield is full of bugs. Alright, so now we are ready to get into the West Virginia Turnpike, as I said earlier. It's a climbing up and down. That's an exit there. Gotta get back to the left lane. Pearl Harbor Survivor Highway. Nice. As you can see on the left there, we have traditional corner lamps. See, when I put the signals on, it illuminates the left. Something, you know, very unheard of nowadays with the cars, because everything's about cost cutting to make things more affordable and with less life expectancy, or prolonged obsolescence, if you want to call it that way. This car just glides. I mean, you take your foot off and just glides. It keeps going and going and going. It's like riding on a cloud. Alright, I can keep you updated. Let you know how it goes. So far, so good. Alright, so we are going to top off because we don't know what the night is going to bring us. We are just about half a tank. And we'll go ahead and top it off because we're going to be in the mountains for quite a bit. So what do we got here? We have $4.69 for regular fuel. Alright, well, let me get my credit card out. It's hard to do this with one hand. We'll put our credit card in. Should we go with 93, 89, or 87? 87. Nope. We have to unlock first. There we go. And once we unlock, we let this guy out. And we put the nozzle in. There we go. Let's get my credit cards out. Put them away. So we are topping off the Mammoth, well, the Beast. We'll open up the hood, see what's going on under the old mill. Take a look and see what's going on under the old mill. She is purring like a kitten. Look at that. Quiet. refined, smooth, no ticks, no noises. No need to check the oil, we just did a little while ago. Man, this is so funny. Ah, there she is again, and it's all Park Avenue. Park Avenue is actually it's a street out in an avenue in New York City. It's very exclusive area. All the expensive real estate is out there. Okay, we're there. Still filling up. Nice option for the car. It's got rear park sensors with display on top of the headliner. That's where it came from. All right, so we got looks like we got $40 in there. $40, 8 gallons since last fill up. Not bad. Nice chrome wheels. Alright, there we go. All set to go. We should be ready for the mountains. So we've taken a back road to get off the interstate, which was the West Virginia Turnpike. I thought I'd save myself $5 for that 10 or 15 mile stretch. However, we are driving in the mountains. Curvy roads ahead. This is called the East Bank. There's two banks, one on this side and one on the other side of the mountain. So we're driving on the East Bank of the mountain. So we're just gonna drive this road for a little while longer, and then we'll just merge onto the interstate again. I don't think it was that of a good idea, because it's very dark and remote, and there's not much lighting out here to see what's going on. So the Buick's handling the turns very nice. I'm surprised it's handling it this way. It has some sort of sporty DNA somewhere. I don't know where, but it looks like it does. There's a railroad track on this side, on the left side. Full tank. Shows about maybe 8 miles on this road, and we'll get back on the interstate again. Very quiet, not much going on out here. Everybody's in their home. Back again, climbing 55. Rough road. Oh yeah, that's pretty rough. Seems like there was a landslide or something there. Look at that. See that? What you gotta watch out for around here. See how the city's down there now? What you gotta watch for around here is just wildlife, animals, anything crossing the road, because that will end your road trip. The Buick is just loving this. It's on its overdrive gear, just chugging along, very relaxed. It does make some nice baritones when it's cruising along. Very, very desolate road. Hopefully we can see the Mothman. That'd be a nice surprise. What's over this? Got the railroad tracks right next door. Okay. Small little, looks like a mining town. There's a mining field next there inside. Sharp turn. Oh, 55 miles an hour is the speed limit. I don't think that's very safe at 55. I'm gonna just keep it at 50. Because we don't want to have any encounters with Bambis. Let them live. Let them live. Alright, there's 77, back on track again. Definitely have good reflectors out here for the turns. See that? I have to lower my high beams. Definitely have good reflectors for these turns because they're very sharp turns. Definitely a road in the mountains with carved up through the mountains because there's trees everywhere. So again, we're bypassing the West Virginia Turnpike for a total of maybe $16 in toll fees. It's okay, something different. I love those reflective signs that give you plenty of guidance through these sharp turns. Highway 612 East. Yeah, that's where the roads before the major interstates. People had to drive these things across the country. It wasn't easy until the Eisenhower interstate system that President Eisenhower designed, actually had built through the country, which are still in construction to this day. They were meant to ease the country in the event of war, to transport goods across the country. And that's how the interstate system became upon. It would take you weeks and weeks and weeks to drive this across the country. Doing about 45, 50. Can't go too fast around here. You gotta have enough time for the unpredictable, and that's more than anything else. All right. Anyway, that's enough for the West Virginia mountains. What I'll do is, as soon as I'm over this, I will get back and touch base and let you know how it's going. But so far, so good. You know, we still got a full tank of gas. We've driven, yeah, about 1,200 miles or so far. Here's this guy with his high beams. Let's flicker them. That way they here we go, another set of winders, side winders. Again with the reflective tones. $35 down these guys. You can't see it. Here we go. Turn, turn, turn. Turn, turn again. Sharp turn coming down. I don't know if you could hear the pads back there. You know, I saw something really odd. It looked. I thought it was a Mothman for a second. It was a, I think it was an owl flying low. It crossed the road flying really, really low. Very strange, I'd say. Could have been a Mothman, a baby Mothman. All right, so we've arrived in a small town here. It's called Carlisle. Coming down, kind of hot. All right, back to you in a sec. Alright, we're currently descending from the mountains in West Virginia and into Virginia. That's where we're at right now. We're descending quite a bit, 7% grade, you know, within 8 miles or so. Look at that. So you can see on the left side, I don't know if, I mean, you can't see it because it's dark, but those lights that you see is the towns below us. Alright, we're doing great. We just finished our we're actually finalizing our descent into Virginia. Very dark, there's not much you can see from here. Ears are popping coming down this grade. Lots of runaway truck ramps out here. Go straight, you run into the gravel there. That's what stops these guys. They just caught these guys. They did a pit maneuver here on whatchamacallit, the put this right here. Good job, buddy. Good morning. Day 2 of our trip from Minnesota to South Florida. Doing very well. We are at the 25-ish 100-mile mark. Pulled into Georgia. Doing really well. Good mileage. The mileage has dropped a little bit because I decided I was going to push it a little bit. So we've been pushing it since last night to get home, you know, and have some sort of a Sunday left. Everything's great. Pulled over at a rest area, stopped for a couple hours to get some rest. And then I just got in and kept going. We're running really strong. Down the Georgia's highways and byways. Should be arriving in about 5.5 hours from now. I just wanted to update to you. Everything is good. Just have.
K-band. Signal stored.
That's my radar detector. Alright, doing really well. We'll get back with you as we get further down. Alright, let's go over the window sticker on this car, on this vehicle. Okay, standard equipment. You have driver's and front passenger side airbags, rear child safety latch, door lock delay, theft deterrent system, trunk release remote power, emergency trunk release handle, lamps, daytime running lamps, leather seating surfaces, air conditioning dual and rear air conditioning seats, 10-way power driver and right passenger seats, radio cassette with steering wheel controls, clock and auto tone speakers, concert sound 2, armrest, rear storage, mirrors, vanity lights, windows with driver rear seat pass-through, express down and express up windows. The door locks are programmable, power outlet, defogger, rear defogger, remote keyless entry, mirrors, power adjustable manual fold, wheels, 16-inch aluminum, suspension, auto level rear suspension, 4-wheel anti-lock brakes, battery rundown protection, cruise control, lights, delay, entry and exit, lighting and theater dimming, and the personal choice package. Now the options on this one, it's got a $2,100 option from the base MSRP of $34,750. The Prestige option package includes the analog gauge package with driver information center, mirror outside power adjust, heated with turn signals on the mirrors, auto dimming, radio CD cassette with steering wheel control, clock and auto tone. It replaces the standard option package. Memory package, driver seat outside mirrors, radio, climate control, and parallel park assist. Heated driver seat, heated passenger seat, driver and front lumbar, passenger 4-way lumbar, wipers, moisture sensing, OnStar. There's your OnStar. Traction control, and then it has the optional 16-inch chrome wheels for $800. The heads-up display for $325. The ultrasonic rear park assist for $295. The Concert 3 speakers for $295. Universal transmitter for the home link for $100. Engine block heater for $35. So that's a total options of $3,990. So your MSRP was $39,535 back in 2004. So it was a fully optioned vehicle. As you can see, to the right, you have the Florida Everglades. We're heading west right now to US 27. And we should be home in about 15 minutes. This is I-75 Alligator Alley, heading west. So it's the inception of 75 Interstate. the Everglades. We're at the westernmost point of South Florida, as you can see. Those are the Everglades to the right, and actually to the in front of us. Sharp turn. We have made it back to South Florida. There she is. She got bug rashes everywhere. She's back. She's back.